So I wanted to kind of create a video showing how Jordan Jones and I created these interesting roof systems for one of our proposals. So this is the granary buildings, and as we scanned them, we got to see these interesting shapes of the roof. So as you can see, they're more of a barrel shape on the top, and as you get towards the edges, they go from this barrel shape down to a horizontal surface. And so we were trying to figure out how could we create a roof system that would follow these beams that we created. And so I'm going to kind of show you how. I'm sure most of you know how to do it already or have an idea how to do it. This is just me learning, and I thought it'd be interesting to post about it. So I'm going to hide this first building. We're just going to work on the building 2 here. And so as you can see, we have these beams which I created. I adjusted them manually, and if any of you know how to do this automatically, let me know, because it was kind of a pain to do this manually. But to get started, we need to go up to this massing and site tab, click on that, and we can click on this in place mass button. We can name the mass whatever we want. In this case, I'll name it roof, and it'll bring up more of this editing view. And originally, when I was trying to figure out how we could do this, I thought you might have to draw exactly how the roof would look, but Revit makes it a little bit easier in where you just need to maybe pick one side, and it'll create a lot of it for you. So in this case, we'll go up here and click this pick lines button. And in our case, the main shape that we want to focus on is this barrel shape from the roof. And so if we go over here, and it's a little bit tricky, but if you at where I'm at right now, where you're selecting the entire roof, you'll click on that, and if you can see, there's a line that was created here. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. And so when you click on it, and it's selecting right now the bottom of this roof system, and I want to have it go to the top. So I'm gonna create a elevation view here, and then I'm just gonna move it to the top portion. Select the middle, move it up so it's along the top of the roof now. So once I have it in that place, you're going to go up here to this create form, and it'll show you a void form and solid form. In this case, we want a solid form, so we're creating a roof. Click that, and you'll see this kind of clear looking form that it's created that's followed this barrel shape. And so now we just go into where we're just going to be adjusting the shape of this. So we can select this side, drag this arrow to where we want it. In this case, I kind of want it on the edge of this wall here. We'll go to an elevation view, and this is where it can kind of get a little tricky, and you can play around with how you want the shape to look, but making sure that we grab just the side that we're wanting to adjust. We'll look at it like this. We're going to kind of flatten it down, selecting this kind of ball shape here, kind of flatten it down to as horizontal as possible. It's a little bit tricky, so sometimes I have trouble trying to get it exactly horizontal. And if we select this middle portion here, kind of drag the whole thing down so that it's along this top wall. As you can see, there's slight adjustments that you can make. In my case, I'll bring it up just a little bit more. Use the arrow keys to adjust them, more so that they're kind of on the top of these beams here. So like I said, you can adjust this to how you'd like. In this case, I'm just gonna kind of leave right there. I think it looks pretty good like that. And when you're done creating with what you want, you can adjust to all the sides. You can click this finish mesh, and you'll see it'll give you a message just saying, hey, this is just a mass, there's nothing there yet. So if we click out of it, you can kind of see it's following the shape that we need. It's going to this barrel shape down to horizontal. And now to actually place a roof on it, you can go to the architecture tab, click roof, and in our case we're wanting to click roof by face. When we click that, we can pick which roof we want. In our case, we want this unknown generic roof. Click that one, and then as you can see, it'll kind of highlight this mass that we've created. And you can click that, it'll show that it's selected. And if you go up here, you can click Create Roof. And so now you can see there's these kind of markings that we don't really want there, and I'm not sure exactly why they show up when you create this, but if you can see on this side, they're not showing that. And what I've noticed is that in this case in particular, when you create it first, it'll show these markings, but as soon as you save it, you synchronize, what you've done, and you re-upload this model, these marks will go away, and they'll end up looking more like this roof here. So anyway, you can use this on this tab of in-place mass. If you're ever creating anything on Revit and you need to create something in this 3D view, you can go there. And I hope this video kind of shows that and helps you out.